as far because you want to have the knowledge of mixing it up, knowing what your opponent's going to do. So
that's not what we're seeing now. What we're seeing now is
it's the rivalry.
Oh yeah, respective number 1 and 2 in Chicago.
Winner semis, Ned and Tyroy.
And Ned bringing out the Cloud for this.
It's funny because every time they fight each other, and whoever wins will go out of the stream room here. We'll go by the tables at Ignite and complain about said character.
Oh my goodness! Did you see that? That was crazy.
Yeah, French fry.
Yeah,
we call that first hit of cross launch a French fry. Fantastic.
Man, Cloud has his own jank. I feel like it.
Oh, for sure. Look at that. That happens because if you hold down while you're trying to get to the ledge, the climb hazard will flip the ledge and cause that hurt box to happen. So, but yeah, whenever Ned will lose, she'll be like, man, Tyroy always doing this thing with Bayo and stuff like that. And then if Tyroy loses, it's like, man, Ned just doing Cloud things and I can't ever hit him. And it's like it's very funny to see
whichever
that
one.
rivalry. Yeah,
whichever one is.
Because I don't believe that neither of them like playing each other. No, because you have the pinnacle of Cloud and the pinnacle of Bayo.
Yeah.
At the peak.
And both of those people rising to the top of Chicago's PR.
Both of these players love to win. They love
They're
it.
very competitive.
Very competitive, very passionate.
I mean, you don't end up at the top of PR without passion and a competitive drive. That's just not going to happen.
And both of these, I mean, Ned was PGR'd last season, and now Tyroy having his spotlight this year, going, I'm in PGR now too. I can do what you do, but I'm gonna try to do it better. But that spike comes out clean.
It hurts, man.
As a Cloud player, that makes me happy.
Yeah, and as somebody who has to play you a lot, it makes me very upset because I feel it. I feel it in my soul. I can't do it. Watching someone get spiked with Cloud, especially because it makes such a hard noise. It's
very
extra insulting. And we see in response the Marth.
So this is where the match becomes a 50-50. I mean, it's 50-50 regardless of Bayo, but it's really good for Marth because he's really good at catching landings, and with Cloud, it's just you catch the jump, or you know how to catch him off stage. You're gonna force Cloud to either hit.
Also, that down tilt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna force Cloud to either do his limit, or you're gonna just force him off stage, and that's obviously a place Cloud don't want to be at.
Very good job. So I mean, obviously Ned was in a very advantageous spot in this, but with that loss of limit, we've seen Tyroy kind of create some breathing space for himself, landing some extra damage.
That's another good thing for Marth is that if Cloud doesn't have limit, just don't be afraid. Oh, don't be afraid. Literally, I was just about to say, do not be afraid. If Cloud doesn't have limit, Marthina in general, just take it for what it's worth. But if he's got limit, be scared.
I mean, that's kind of, yeah, I think, oh my goodness.
I love down smash.
I hate the down smash.
I love down.
Do you notice a trend here? You're just like, oh man, I love when this happens, and I'm like, I hate it, Joel. I hate it. It's probably because it's happened to me.
I mean, yes, but I mean, Ned's just showing off what Cloud can do.
And I mean, this is immediately there's, especially because the Cloud has limit at ledge. You saw, oh my goodness, 2 or 3 times Tyroy upping the stage, and there's 4 different options that Tyroy can go with that are all unsafe for rolling back onto ledge, trying to attack on ledge. Man, yeah, it's painful, especially having played being a Lucina player and watching this against Cloud, it's just like.
Look, I've seen this from the other on the opposite end, where I get whacked off stage and I try coming back and it's just like Lucina's like, no, I can safely snap ledge in like a few what? I had to stop myself mid-sentence. Did I hear Captain Falcon?
Wait, one moment, what?
And he's rocking the blue colors. Man, screw this Cloud. Let's go Captain Falcon.
Oh my goodness. Your allegiances
if it is one person, one character in this game that I'll root for more than Cloud, it's a Captain Falcon.
Man, these Smashers ain't loyal. You're gonna trade allegiances
Excuse me?
so fast. So fast.
Captain Falcon was my baby. Was my first love,
Yeah,
if I
and
should
who's
say.
carrying you right now?
Everybody in the Smash 4 scene
It's very hard
has
not
a
to be.
Falcon.
And-
Let's be real.
And look at this. I mean, and Tyroy immediately getting something done with it just because the play style of a Falcon is very different. And so Ned having to adapt to that. But we're watching sort of a do-over.
Yeah, Ned's like reacting very, very well.
Yeah. And I
Like
mean,
he jumped, you got nared. You rolled, you got grabbed. So Tyroy's probably best of attack is just kind of not just like stay on stage, but like figure out a way where he can attack safely, which is very hard.
with the limit.
Because this is very, very
Oh, goodness.
hard for Falcon. But let's see how this works out. And Ned keeping up that pressure. Ned is like I said, somebody that just
he notices that Tyroy just is holding onto that ledge for too long, and I can't blame him. I mean, all of his options thus far have been unsafe. With both the Marth and with the Falcon, of just trying to get back onto this ledge is just, it's so much. It's so much against the Cloud with it. I'm pretty sure every single time Tyroy has gotten back to the stage onto the ledge, he's gotten hit. Just right back off. Good lord. Good lord, that was goofy to watch.
Oh my god.
See, even you.
Well, okay, so the size
Not
of
so
this
fun when you're not rooting for. Oh!
very nice back air rebuttal.
Wonderful. But now you know what it feels like. It feels
yes.
like to not root for the Cloud. To be like, come on.
This
now.
is fun.
This is very fun. I mean, Tyroy is, I think, more than the last game with the Marth, is putting up more of a fight this time around. And I mean, it's because there's a little bit more time for adaptation that Ned needs to do. Because Marth, all things considered, still stores me. So.
But, I mean, if it's anybody that knows Cloud more than anybody in Chicago, it's Ned, obviously. And he spaces himself out well. And that's what I meant, like, his play style being very slippery is because he's Ned's very hard to catch. Falcon relies a lot on his grab combos, and he's grabbed Ned a grand total maybe like twice. And just because Ned makes it hard.
And Tyroy is having a rough time right now. Very disadvantaged. Oh. I mean, that was rough. That was incredibly rough. And you can feel it. You can feel that tension right now. It was not easy by any means. And I mean, Ned was just very confident throughout all of that.